Hi, I'm Henry Segerman. This is the Tao-Line circus apparatus, I guess. This has been a very big project with Lee Braswell, who's in the theater department here at Oklahoma State. So I should explain some things. So this started off as a small 3D printed model, and then it got this really big thing, which you can actually roll around inside of. I should explain some other things first as well. Okay, so this is at the moment hanging from the rafters, and so you could use this in a circus performance as a sort of a thing to balance on or spin around on and so on. That wasn't the original idea for what this is. So my friend Marco Paraletti, he's a circus performer and an acrobat, and he was interested in this. There's these class of circus performance apparatus where you get inside of a big metal thing and roll around. And most of them sort of go in a straight line, or maybe they sort of wobble from side to side, and he wanted to sort of investigate what are the possibilities, what are the other things you can do. And that's where this all came from. Okay, so here it is on the ground, and one of the ways it can move is it can just sort of roll in a straight line across the stage like this. And it hits the rails on the floor, which sort of keep it in the right position. But the other thing that I wanted to do with this was to have options as you roll. So if instead of going straight forward, you want to do something else, there's a certain point in the cycle, there it is, where instead of going straight, you can go off on an angle. And then it sort of does this flipping over thing. And what you end up doing when you've done flipping, in fact, all the way upside down, is you can again go straight forward again, just rolling straight along the floor, but you've shifted lanes. So we're now closer to the, whoops, there's the audience out there. We're closer to the front of the stage. So you can go forwards and backwards along these lines, these parallel lines, and then you can shift lanes like this, which twists you over and puts you in the next lane over. And one of the interesting things about this is that when you do this, if you were actually strapped into this, if you were doing forward somersaults first, you'd be doing backward somersaults after. So the size is sort of good for putting at least one performer inside of, and then you can just use their balance, or move the center of gravity to have it roll and balance. We should mention Lee is not a circus performer, so he doesn't look as graceful as perhaps we'd expect a real circus performer to be. But you can see how it moves back and forth, and you can use your body weight to move it. So this is midway through the flip, so you're in between changing between two different lanes. And there it's rolling. There's a little bit of a bump, which we're finding maybe this is sort of just because of the way that it's, because there are choices, right? Around the point of the choice, there's a possibility to sort of clunk one way or the other, just because you have to have your balance in the right way to get it to do it. Woohoo! In principle, it should be possible to make that be smooth. So what I'm going to try and do is just slowly, you can just walk it along to do a full revolution. And it's really interesting, actually. Whoa. See, I put a foot down, so I've lost. Is you want to sort of move slowly. Well, I want to move slowly. And just use just very gradually move my center of mass forward. But you have to keep shifting where you're stepping to make that work. There we go, I'm getting the hang of this. And any large movements that you make, like when you're moving your center of mass, are going to change. What is it doing? Why is it going over that way? Oh, it's on that thing. Right, because I stepped on that thing too soon. There we go. Yeah, any sudden movements are going to make it sort of lurch. There we go. All right, let's see if I can change lanes now. So I'm going to go back this way and go around this one. So this point on the ground here, now instead of going this way on that rail, I'm going to go off on this corner slowly. and then it turns itself over. We get to the midpoint. Am I going to run over that stuff over there, or am I going to be okay?
You should go back that way.
Oh, eventually. I'm just worried about running into the tripod over here. All right, you got it. Yeah, professional production here. All right, nothing to run over. So now I'm at the midpoint of the flip over. Go a little bit further. And now there should be something to grab on over there. And now I'm back, going straight. It's really a lot of fun to sort of try and do it slowly with just a little bit of movement. Whoa. Anyway, so this is the Tao-Line apparatus. I guess more to come.